Okay, if you can see here, I'm under home tab. That is the most important part. Then I'll be focusing under the paragraph group. So what you do, you click, as you see that I've clicked, let me click twice so that let's assume that is my heading. And then here it's where I start to type, and then I have to start with the numbering. First, you need to check if your document has multi-levels before you can use the multi-levels. You don't just use them at anywhere. You use them when your document, when you browse it before you can even start typing. It says multi-levels because we have the normal numbering and we also have the multi-levels there under the paragraph. So you go to the multi-levels. When you click there, it will give you different options. So what you do, under the list library, you click on this one. This is the one that we used, but usually in your exam you will see you will have these options, and at the bottom somewhere here underneath the last ones you will have list design or list something, and then on that list then it will have only this one. It means that the settings have already been set for you. We'll discuss further on that. I'll show you when you come to class. So you select this one, then after selecting it, you will see that on the numbering it won't highlight the multi-level, but it will highlight the normal numbering, right? Because of it shows that you are doing numbering, but you know that you are working with the multi-level. So before you can even continue typing and working on your multi-levels, you must do the settings so that all your numbers will start against the margins. Then you go back to the multi-levels, then you go underneath here where it says define new multi-level list. You click there and then it's going to open. This is a dialog box that is inside your book in page 130. And for those who don't have book, I've just sent it through as a picture. Go through it. It's the same thing. So it's explained there with all the details, and at the bottom of it, it has the sizes for all the levels. We'll be working only with level 1, 2, and 3 only. So what is important, you check on the align at, it should always be 0, and then on the text indent for level 1 it's supposed to be 1 centimeter. So you just increase here so that it can be 1 centimeter. Then you go to level 2, then you just delete there the full stop after number 1, then you have 1.1. Then on the align at again, you say 0, should always be 0, and then the text indent there, you check inside your book, it says it should be 1.25. So we only have 1, then you just delete there, you say 25. Then you go to level 3, you do the same here, you delete there, and then here it's supposed to be 0, you reduce with the arrows, and then here it says for level 3 the text indent should be at 1.75. then you have 7, you just put there at the back of 5, at the back of 7, 5. Then we are done. We only work with level 1 until to level 3. Then when you are done, you just say okay, your levels are set. You can see there was a little bit movement after you have done that, the space between your 1 and the text as you go into type. Then as you type, when you say enter, you want to move to 1.1, you use tab on your keyboard. You say tap once, it will take you to level 2. Then you type again, and then you say tap again, it will take you to level 3. Then you have 1.1.1, then you type. Then let's say you want to go back to number 2. Now you were on number 1, you want to go back to number 2. You press enter. As you press enter, it will give you level 3, which is going to be 1.1.2. then you press enter again, it will take you to level 2, which is 1.2. And then when you say enter again, it will take you to level 1, which is number 2. Then you can type now as your number 2, and then 3. Then you don't want 3, you want 2.1. You tap, it will give you 2.1, and then 2.2. Then you don't want 2.2, you want 2.2.1. You tap, then it will give you 2.2.1. Then that's how you work with the multi-levels. Then let's say you have to create the spaces between. Don't worry about that. You have to, then you just click and then you delete the number so that you can be able to open the spaces. Because if you want to create the spaces while you are typing, you won't get it right. You will struggle with your spacing and also with your number, because you're gonna lose track if you want to create those spaces between the enter spaces between the paragraphs while you are typing. So type everything. When you are done, you go back and then you open those spaces. That's how you work with the multi-levels. Thank you.